Welcome to RV Kitchen, where all my recipes are cheap, easy, and delicious. Just like me. Well, honey, as the weather warms up and everyone's getting together and having their little picnics, you may get invited to one and you need to bring a little side dish. Honey, keep this baked bean recipe in your pocket. In a good sized pot, we're going to add in about a tablespoon of bacon grease. Now, if you don't have that, honey, just go ahead and throw down about 5 to 6 pieces of bacon. More if you're feeling fancy. Or more if that paycheck hit, baby. Now, I'm going to use some leftover hamburger meat in this, so I'm not going to start off with bacon, but we will be adding that bacon grease. Up next to the party with that heat on a good medium high, we're going to add in 1 bag of seasoning blend. Now, honey, you can just use 1 onion and half to 1 size of bell pepper, finely diced. Anything will be just fine. Now, along to this party, we're going to add in some pepper flakes because we like a little spice in our life, and about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Use garlic if that's all you got, honey. Now, once those get a nice, good translucent color on them, we're going to add in our next ingredient, which is 1 can of hot rotel, baby. Now, honey, if you don't like the heat, or maybe you like your guests, well, go for the mild. Now, what I like to do is let all of this marry on up and let those tomatoes break down. So let those ride out for about 15 minutes until they get nice and soft. And then, honey, we're going to add in lots of flavor. So once that gets to where it needs to be, we're going to add in a shot of ketchup, more if you like it, honey. And y'all know me, I let my ancestors measure everything on out. So, and then we're going to add in 1 squirt of mustard, more if you like it tangy. And then a good slug of chili sauce here. Keep in mind, honey, a lot of these ingredients are optional, so don't feel stressed. Now, I did run out of Worcestershire sauce, so I'm going to go for just a shot of hoisin. If you don't have that, honey, that's okay. Go for the Worcestershire. You'll need about a tablespoon of that. And yes, honey, that hoisin is very bold. And to round this all out, since these are going to be a barbecue semi-baked bean, we're going to add in some barbecue sauce. About 1/8 of a cup will do you just fine. Of course, honey, you can always add more later. Give that a good stir and stand back because, honey, we are talking about magical flavors happening here. Now, while those ingredients are getting to know one another, we're going to add in some of leftover hamburger meat. I had about a 1/2 cup there that we weren't going to throw out, so this will be a perfect way to reuse them leftovers. But like I said, honey, if you don't have that, use about 5 to 6 pieces of bacon and crumble them babies on up in there. Ooh, you'll have the dogs barking outside, let me tell you. And honey, our last ingredient is going to be 1 large can of baked beans. And keep in mind, you can double this recipe up if you need more. And honey, I like to add these towards the end so they don't turn into mush. If your beans are looking a little dry, we'll add a little more ketchup or just a touch of water. We're going to let these go on the stove for about 5 to 10 minutes on low. And then, honey, just like that, you have a perfect side dish to take to any get-together this springtime or on into the summer, honey. Let me tell you, this goes great with a nice pulled pork sandwich. In fact, honey, I think that's what we're going to have tonight. And yes, I'll get that recipe uploaded too. Well, baby, open up, because the next time I see you, we'll be back at the RV Kitchen. Ooh, and it looks like we're going for the barbecue first. Oh.